It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for our 2BCU Challenger League LCQ. That's our last chance qualifier, number 8. With me, your master of ceremonies, Sponchy, and with me, I have...
Brian. Well, as Sponchy already did the introduction, which is pretty nice. And this is a special qualifier. It'll be an LCQ, and the winner of this is automatically qualified for the playoff part of the tournament, which is something quite a few people are going to need if they want to get to that part. We have
Definitely,
a couple who definitely don't need. Zion is one of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that are, already sort of up there in regards to, getting to the playoffs. But for a lot of people here, this is last chance saloon to, get those last few points that will help them qualify for the playoffs. Even.
For sure. And we do have. Let's see who we do have. We do have a couple of players here. We have our previous tournament winner Nino. So he's there to gatekeep. We have.
Of course.
Let's see. Do we have? We don't have Zion here. Zion has understandably decided that he doesn't really need the points for this round or the win. He's already there in the playoffs, and he's confident enough that he doesn't even need the seeding. So
Yeah. Well, we've also got retired Tekken player Black Kazama. We've got Jod, the man who notoriously beat Super Akuma in Tekken World Tour finals. We've got Evil 46, Arsene Benga, Rukang, Dabby, our own Dabby. And again, like Jacob Cass, Madara, Lokole. So many great, really strong players that just want to get that last chance, the last couple of points. But our very first set of players is going to be Volpine Esports' GPK versus York University's SO Physics. Now, SO Physics is somebody that I've actually wanted to have on stream for quite a while. And those of you who remember a couple weeks ago, when it was SO's time to be on stream, he lost and then he DQ'd himself because he had to go to work. Well, so it's good to finally have him on stream while I'm commentating. SO, it says that he's a Hwarang player, but he's very competent with pretty much everybody in the roster. GPK, short for George Plays King. I feel like it's very self-explanatory with his, icon, and anyone that follows him on Twitter will know that he is a King main through and through.
And I guess SO Physics also plays Melty Blood. Oh, he has the icon as a meme. Who knows?
Who knows? He just likes Neko Arc.
Well, I guess more people like Neko Arc than actually play the game. That's something I've noted.
But here we go. SO's going for the Lars this time.
And it's going to be Dragon's Nest for the first match.
Look at that. Both having S-level combo shardens.
Yeah. And the GPK is so invested in King. Even his title has King-like in it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice counter hit.
Okay, we didn't quite get to the wall though.
Oh, good. Parry. Low parry. Very well scouted from George there. Okay, down 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tried the double hook disaster, but sensibly, he stayed down there. Oh, doesn't capitalize on the counter hit there, on the trade even.
Yeah, that was a pretty walking trade though. So no, okay, just backdash and whiff punishes. That's first round with the entire tournament.
Oh, started the 10-hit combo.
Okay, we're playing tag 2, I guess.
Yep.
We don't have bounds in this game, sadly.
Good duck on the high. Oh, that snake edge into power bomb. Very nice. Oh, try go for the unblockable, but again, Esto staying down.
Yeah.
Just staying out of trouble.
Okay, down for 1-2. Second. Okay, we're just going way in.
Oh, went for the low extension. Very nice. Very nice. See now low parry.
Yes.
You've got to be really quick with these low parries, or you've just got to get lucky.
Oh, I mean that's one of the things you should be low parrying, I guess. The drop kick, because it's not that many characters that get too much out of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, punish.
It's interesting though, because you get a lot of players that you watch them low parry and all of that, and you think there must be some sort of secret sauce, so they know exactly when the low parry is coming and all of that. But there are times where you ask them, oh, when you low parried here, like, did you see it coming and all that? And they're like, nah, I just ended up pressing down forward, and it just worked. So, there can be times where people know exactly when to low parry, and where people just might want to go for a down forward input or down forward button, and it just ends up low parrying and it works. And they're like, oh yeah, we take those.
Yes. And I mean, for me, like almost half the time, it's like, okay, I was going for a down forward 1, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. And sometimes that's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only reason you get a low parry. And you're going for a down forward 1 or something. You just happen to have the input there.
Yeah, exactly. There was a time when I played against this Kazuya, and I kept low parrying him on Wake Up, and they added me later on to be like, oh, you're using the cheat engine and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I was just going for down forward 1. And I had to send them a screenshot of my input history because they didn't believe me. But of course,
yes.
A King player gonna go back to the home turf, Forgotten Realm. Do you know if Lars does quite well on Forgotten Realm, or is this primarily in this matchup? Is this more favorable for King?
I mean, Lars doesn't have anything too special for Infinite, so.
Round 1.
But I mean, the whole gameplay over here is you're gonna get your reason to basically break the flaws. If your opponent is King, you want to break the flaws anyway, because you don't want this to happen.
Yep.
Exactly.
And there we go. There's flaw number 1.
Okay. Cameraman, please.
Extension orbital.
Yes. Ooh, drop the combo. Doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Oh, big space between them now. Goes for the running shoulder.
Shoe shine.
Oh, good low parry. The thing is, it's a slow snake edge as well.
It's a slow snake edge, but you don't get a lot of value if you block it. So that's the issue.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, unless you low parry it. Looking good. Yes.
Into the figure 4.
Figure 8.
You can actually you can press 3+4 to reverse it afterwards and get a bit of damage out of it yourself. Here we go. SO Physics on match point to advance into round 2. GPK getting the power bomb here, breaking a floor and some wall damage as well. Oh, looks like George was trying to set up for RDC there.
Allocate.
Good pressure coming from him now.
Okay, good throw break. Gets clapped anyway, but doesn't matter too much. You have all of these match points. Low again. Ooh, okay.
Nice. Very nice.
Now
and we're gonna break floor number 3.
Yeah, we should be completely downstairs. Yeah, there we go. You have to play fair.
But you got to think about it. Lars does, and we're seeing it here. Lars has the exceptional wall carry, so it doesn't matter whether you're on the first floor or on the ground floor.
Yeah, that was okay. That was pretty convincing from SO Physics.
Yeah, very convincing. And yeah, a swift 2-0 from SO. GPK not going down without a fight though, taking the odd round here and there.
Yeah.
But I feel like the thing is that there are times, and I've noticed this in the previous rounds, there are times where, you know, on low health, GPK does start to panic and just throw out these moves, hoping that something is going to work, and that can be quite detrimental.
Yeah, he was relying on the wall crouch down forward 2, and by the last round, you know, the SO Physics launched it with with Lars, so that was that was that.
Yeah, but you know, again, full props to GPK for holding his own. He is going to be sent to losers bracket where he will be playing the loser of 21. Who's in 21? He'll be playing either Testaro or Empress.
Yes.
And Essa will be playing the winner of that, actually. Meanwhile, our own The Loan has advanced to winners round 2 because of Tibetano being... I think Tibetano was DQ'd. I'm not too sure. It just says 0-0 in the bracket.
I'm just going to jump in real quick. Tibetano replayed. It was Neon K before in the bracket, but Neon K said he needed to DQ, and Tibetano didn't check in time, but he was there when the tournament started, so Tibetano took the spot. So
I see. So
Lewin reported the win, but he actually didn't win yet, so they are currently playing. But while I'm jumping on, we have our next match ready. So we will talk about the prizes after the next match, which is Madara versus Locole. Then we talk about
this is going to be a good one. Yeah.
Okay, so prize talk, Matcherino talk.
Yeah.
All of that is going to happen in the next match. We do have... so we have Madara, we have Locole. Madara known for his geese. Locole, well, it's in the name.
Locole, obviously, yeah.
I wouldn't say obviously that. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the thing, is you might have somebody named, you know, BTS Jin and plays Noctis. Which I did actually run into. Like, I ran into BTS Jin, and they were just like speed running with Noctis. So
yeah, well, if you're playing rank, then that's a different thing. But we do have tournament players that are named something Jin.
Of course.
You're not gonna see Jin from any of them. Even BTS Jin, I think he's a hard role player. So
yeah. I know he's not a Noctis main. I'm just saying that he does play Noctis.
Well, we are at this cycle, this kind of cycle in the game that everyone is playing random select in rank these days.
True.
And
then you've also got like
super plays random select.
Exactly, yeah. But then you've also got like, say, Super Akuma in Tag 2 was Dragon Armor King, if I'm not mistaken.
It was Lee and Armor King.
Lee and Armor King, that's it. But again, you know, with the name Super Akuma, people thinking that he started playing Tekken in Tekken 7, where he's actually been around for a very long time. Yeah. About to name myself Jinpachi Kazuya when Tekken 8 comes out.
I'm gonna be
No,
playing Alex. Alex as
I'll
one
be
of
playing.
us.
Yeah, I'll be playing Yoshimitsu.
Just looking to see whether Alex still has those strings. There, we saw some animation going that looked like some Rojo Alex animation. That they showed us some of the mocap recordings.
Yeah,
So
and there was a tail, so everyone's like, it's either Alex or Roger.
Yeah, well, it should be Alex, because who wants to play who wants to play as a kangaroo when they can be a dinosaur?
But enough about Tekken 8 right now, because
especially
we're
my
watching
age.
Tekken 7.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Playing. Okay. Trying to go for the wall bombs. Whips a bit. That's
nice Razor Rush. Both just they're very much feeling each other out right now, just doing quick knowledge checks. There's a big launch from Madara. Is this going to go to the wall? Yes, it is.
Yes. Local Aid decided to duck at the most inopportune moment. Got orbital. But we are playing slightly. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure what Local Aid was going for. It was in the air. Got tagged by a down forward one and got floated. But yeah, we start the match really slowly.
Yeah,
Madara is completely fine doing tiny moves here and there.
Yeah,
he already has one bar, so if he hits you with a side step 2 forward 1, it should be death.
Yes, exactly. Reppuken.
Yes. We are playing really non-committal here.
Yeah, very non-committal. And the thing is, that's a good low to use. Uses the max mode cancel, but nothing comes from it, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, he made it safe anyway.
Nice parry.
Yes.
Goes low while standing forward just to close out the round. Locole really on the back foot here, especially given that Locole is somebody that's got a lot of matchup experience at loads of different characters. It could... Okay, sensible use of the wall run move.
We're back to the wall though. Trying to go for a bit of shenanigans there, but
yeah,
no punish. I completely understand. You can cancel that, so
good Sabaki there. Now here's the thing about Locole, and just sort of Lei in general, is that he started the round off the game off even, very knowledge check heavy. And now it's like he's carrying on with that's gonna kill shit damage.
You win. Give in to your
That's unfortunate for Locole. But I feel like the knowledge checks, because Madara again will have, experience with loads of different characters. It's one of those things where, once you know, okay, they're not falling for the basic knowledge checks. I've played Locole before. I know he can go party mode, and I feel like now was the time to go party mode, especially when you're playing against Geese that has the jump overs and the max mode cancels. Yeah.
The thing was, there was a 10 frame punish, and with Lei you can go 1-1 into Snake.
Yes.
Snake 4-1, and then you are already in 50-50 mode where both options are launches. So it's like a kind of like if you get punished by Lei, it's not even a knowledge check at that point. You are probably just going to be guessing anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less about knowledge, more about just guessing.
Yeah, exactly.
And with Madara, he guessed right. The Locole went for a rage drive, which is a mid.
Yeah.
So and that was pretty much all there was to it at that point.
Yeah, and the thing is that you say Madara guessed right with the rage drive. He seemed to be guessing right a lot of the time as well. So we'll see how we'll see how these like guesstimations from Madara work in his favor in game 2, where Locole's gone for the infinite stage.
Ooh.
Getting rid of decent wall pressure there as well, which is a smart move. Oh, there we go.
He could have gotten a launch. He could just gotten. Okay, never mind. That was 2 brave spins, 2 attempts, and both of them blocked. So he does have some kind of an inkling on what Locale wants to do, and there's a Tiger Sweep.
God, the bane of my life, that Tiger Sweep.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if you didn't also have Tiger 2, which is a mid launch.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, uses the max mode.
Try to. Ooh, okay.
Ball gets hit by the 4th hit there.
Yes. Just for the. Yeah.
Ooh, a little slow-mo. And Madara on not only match point, but on track to 6-0 Locole.
Okay, we're being a bit cautious again. 121. Yes. Okay, no max mode cancel.
Yeah, very
that is launchable if you don't max mode cancel it, but if he has a meter, you're probably not prepared to launch something that you assume everyone's gonna. Ooh, that's
the damage from that alone, and
he had 2 bars, so he could have done the fireball super as well. To just to go directly into the kill. Didn't do that. Didn't need to do that. And now we're already on Madara 2-0. He's going to be facing the winner of the BM and Bloods. But we had something about the prizes.
Yes, we do. So obviously, with this being, a big tournament with leagues and playoffs and all of that, we got to have some prizes for the winners, right? So let's have a look at what our stream partner, Streamplify, and our hardware partner, LC Power, have in store for the winners of the Challenger League.
Oh, should I do that? Okay, then I talk. Okay. So, pretty much we have LC Power and Streamplify sponsoring Challenger League, as you mentioned. And for Tekken, there's a €500 pot bonus from LC Power. So our top 3 are gonna get $500 prize money from LC Power. Plus, 8 players are going to qualify, right? For the playoffs. And all players for Tekken will get a prize. So if you get into top 8 and you don't go to the top 4 playoffs, then you will get a mechanical keyboard from LC Power. That's the prize for 5th to 7th place. And then if you place higher, then 4th place is gonna get a Streamplify USB hub. 3rd place is gonna get a Streamplify microphone. 2nd place is gonna get a power supply from LC Power, 750 watt power supply, plus a Streamplify cam. And the winner of Tekken 7 Challenger League will get a 27-inch monitor plus the camera from Streamplify. So in total, it's gonna be, well, there's also the Matcherino, of course, the season final Matcherino that's gonna be paid out as well.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that's not even including the Matcherino.
Yeah, so pretty much we have €500 prize pool and around €900 in non-cash prizes that you can win for Tekken. So total prize pool, if I'm doing my math correctly, for top 8, €1,400.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Can buy you a lot of fries.
I should have been taking part in the tournament. That's what I think.
Yeah.
With my
I think one of the cool things about TVCU is that, you know, say one of us does want to enter. It is so that we can enter if we want. And in fact, you've seen like the days when I'm not commentating, I'll enter. The Luan, who is not commentating today, he's entered today. You know, Freyon, when you're not commentating, you're able to enter. It's actually, you know, it's really nice to actually have that opportunity to play in these leagues that we're commentating. But here's the thing. Sinjul actually mentioned something. He mentioned Matcherino. Sinjul, if you hop back in here for a second, is there a way for us to contribute to this Matcherino?
Of course there is. So we have 2 Matcherinos. We have the season and the qualifier Matcherino. Let's have a quick look at that before the match starts. So we have the Matcherino link in chat. We have the claim code button here on the right hand side. You click that, you log in with whatever social media platform you like, and you click the button again, and then you add 25 cents for free. We have it for today's LCQ. We have it for the season finals. That's a bit higher, of course, thanks to donations. You can also donate some money, more than appreciated. If you can throw in a few bucks extra, everything will be paid out to the players. So yeah, every support is appreciated.
Yeah, and it is. Sorry.
Yeah, where we started the match, and we're starting with Infinite Azure 2, which
My favorite stage.
Which you do see quite a bit in tournaments. There are three options usually.
Yeah.
It's either Howard Estate, Infinite Azure. Usually this is the more popular one because this is the newest one.
Yeah.
And then you have Forgotten Realm if you haven't played King.
Yes, exactly. I feel like this is the more popular of the infinite stages just because it's easier on the eyes as well. Like the dark colors contrast quite well with the, between the foreground and the background, so it's a lot easier to see without like having to strain. Whereas Infinite Azure 1, obviously it being very bright, yes, you can see everything very clearly, but it's also very bright.
Yeah.
And with Dark Nightfall, there's a fair bit happening in the background.
And especially Zafina players love this because Zafina is one of her presets has this exact same color as a.
Oh yeah, so she just blends in, doesn't she? It's like Hwarang with the camo custom on Jungle Outpost.
Anyway, well, we are 1-1 on Browns. Looking good for Ducky at the moment.
That was a big sidewalk from Fury Lima, but no punish.
Tried to go for a top setup, but yeah.
Good break.
Again,
step raise
with
drive,
the
but gets blocked.
Yeah.
Ooh, orbital.
Not sure what was the reason for Ducky to get tagged. He seemed to be ducking.
That is what we would call Rago.
Oh yeah. That's whiffs quite a bit, and it's quite a bit on minus. But
Drops combo extension. Hat-trick
that's the 2 match.
Tried taunt jet upper, but smart duck.
Yeah.
Smart duck from Ducky.
Taunt didn't even hit. That's the unfortunate part.
Exactly. Yeah. Low parries the hat-trick. Yo, Ducky is actually on something right now. He loves that up forward one.
I mean, who doesn't? It's one of the. It's actually really annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Because the block stun is almost nothing, and you know if the Noctis player notices that you don't know, you are not actually confident in the matchup, they are just gonna do. Ooh, okay.
Oh, definitely.
Run up forward, and this should be it. Yeah. Just go for the raise guard.
Now, those of you who didn't catch East London Fighters on Saturday, Ducky won that, and he actually became, well, I don't know if it's the same right now with all the dojos that have happened since Saturday, but East London Fighters on Saturday was the second TWT in the world, biggest in Europe. Ducky got 70 TWT points for it. So I think at the moment, or at least at the time, he was the #1 ranked TWT entrant.
Biggest in Europe. Well, that's a pretty interesting qualifier when there's only been one event in Europe.
Here's the thing, though. We take those.
You can call it the biggest, the smallest, the smelliest. Nobody could contest.
It was the biggest in Europe, though. We had literally we had 48, close to 50 entrants, and it was the second TWT in the world. Ooh, just hit my mic stand. With the only thing, we would probably have been the biggest in the world if I think there was like a third one happening somewhere else that was bigger, but there were only 2 happening in Europe on the Saturday, and the other one was in Greece, and that was relatively small, but it happened before us, so they got the privilege of being the first in the world, but we got the biggest in Europe.
Oh, yeah. There's at least
smelliest in Europe. What do you want about, man?
I mean, if there's only one of them, you can put any superlative there, and it would be true.
To be fair, though, if you wanted to go for smelliest in Europe, we would be playing a different game if you know what game I'm on about.
It's not about the quality of the smell; it's the quantity, right?
Oh God.
Anyway,
if I see you in real life, I'm gonna get up at you.
I'm gonna be in quite a few TWT events, so you're welcome to.
Good chance then.
Anyway.
Nice. Foot 1+2.
Yes. Oh, okay. I wasn't quite confident in. Well, he was thinking probably that he's gonna get the wall hit, but he didn't. And it's looking kind of bad at the moment. Ooh, and the rage drive whips.
Yep. I guess the down forward 1+2 to pop off. Down forward 1 string. Very nice.
With 2. Ooh, okay.
Okay, gets the conversion from it.
Yes.
Hey. And the wall. Nice, was a clean splat, not a tight splat.
Yeah.
Again, low parries that hatchet kick. Shield bash. Oh, and down forward 2's the whiff. Very nice. Is this gonna go see the wall? No, it's not, because Fury Lima Tech rolls out of it.
Ducky still has. Okay, there we go. Down forward 2. This time not trying to finish off with a hatchet. That's been an issue.
Yeah.
There's the saying that goes, never finish with a low. And there's also an addition to it, except sometimes.
I mean, I always finish with a low, so.
Oof. And now Ducky is on set points. Oh, he just runs up for the low there.
I know. Round start, down back 2. Like, yeah, why not? Go for it. If Fury Lima gets the perfect here, tried going for the taunt, but into down forward 1.
Didn't get it. That was a cheap damage.
That big whiff punish there. Just gonna hit the wall.
Yeah. The angle was kind of weird though. Okay.
Oh, nice. The roll into Emo Man.
Oh, and again. And again. And that's the pattern, right?
Yeah, that is the pattern. It's like, I mean, it's literally
Fury Lima tried to finish off with
a low.
Yeah, with a hatchet even. was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna finish this off, and that's gonna be that.
You've got to be. I swear, Ducky's on crack or something, because you've got to be. Nah, you've got to like. There's something going on if you can see hatchets.
I'm pretty sure he didn't see the hatchet. I'm pretty sure he did the low parry the first time, or even the second time, and he was like, okay, he's gonna try to finish off with the hatchet. Then you can do it whenever. And I think the only time Fury Lima finished it off with the mid was that down for 2, like mid set somewhere. But otherwise, he was trying to finish off with the low. Anyway,
yeah. So Ducky's going to be advancing in the bracket, and we're going to have Wilson and his 1-bar connection going up against. Oh god, Sinjil, who did you say this was? Cloud T7, that's it. Who has changed his name for the stream to basically Small Heath, which is an area in Birmingham.
Yeah. He was Small Heath's finest at some point.
Yeah.
Last time he was Small Heath's finest. You know, funny story. I was looking for him in the bracket today for seeding.
Yeah.
By points, and I thought like nobody's gonna have finest in the name, so I'm just gonna look for finest, and I didn't find him. And then when I did the seeding, I saw like, then I saw basically Small Heath. I'm like, this fucker. He removed the one part I was looking for. He kept the Small Heath, and yeah, so he changed his name. I'm like, not again, not again.
All right, this is a plea to everybody playing next week. Change your name to have Small Heath in it. Just to mess with. No, I'm joking. Don't do that to Sinjil. He doesn't deserve it. Oh, good duck.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, nice launch.
Oh, okay, but misses the combo.
The combo.
So,
good launch from Wilson there.
Oh no.
This is gonna get the wall, and hey,
that's gonna hurt quite a bit. Yeah.
Oh, low parry again. Try to finish the round with a low.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that. There's the there's the rage drive.
Trying to finish with okay.
Ooh, a trade.
Yeah. Okay, we got a counter hit. So down for 2 is pretty non-committal as well. I do. Yeah. So.
Damn, a perfect in round 2.
13 frame move.
Yeah.
Pretty much homing. With counter hit, you get lots of value. So it's as non-committal as it gets. Anyway, Wilson gets a wall. Yeah, getting a nice combo there. It's 60% gone.
One break. Oh, and that's gonna hit the wall. It's gonna be big damage.
Yes.
Jeez,
Yeah, buddy.
look at that. Ouch. Tries to go for the shoulder. Throw doesn't get broken. Mix for game. Throw broken this time. Suplex.
No, normal. Yeah, normal 2 throw. Oh, okay.
Oh. See, you got to be really careful with these spring kicks because the distance between you and your opponent, it can be very deceiving. And the amount of time that your opponent has to backdash sometimes, again, can decide whether you're going to get a nice counter hit or whether you're going to get launched yourself.
Ooh, okay. And looking good for Cloud here. Cloud just needs and gets a hop kick.
Ooh. Nice, and gets the round for his troubles, Cloud does.
Yeah, we got rounds to a piece. Good luck.
This is only game 1.
Yeah. Trying to go for the mid option from the forward 2. Low parry, and this shoot doesn't get the wall. The wall combo would have hurt. Raven's one really good benefit is the wall combo, which
yes, exactly. Oh, that's a good catch.
But we're still about to... Okay, now we're in rage territory. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
into the German.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's Cloud T7 leading with he did take it with a multi-throw there. I think that's, you don't want to be that's one option, but it's also one of those options that if the guy is ducking, which they probably are, because if you're trying to finish with a low, that won't work either.
Yeah. Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. I think, what do you think Wilson's strat is going to be here? I feel like he's going to go for an infinite. Because when it comes to the movement game, Master Raven is, you know, better than King in that regard.
Kind of so, but then again, I don't know. I mean, Raven's one big advantage is the wall damage. So if you're taking that away, then you have to do quite a bit more work. Okay, geometric plane.
Geometric plane.
Yeah. Pretty standard stage. Not a lot of weird things happening. There is one corner. That's kind of weird, but otherwise it's pretty okay.
Yeah, it's a very bread and butter stage.
Yeah. Probably the first one they made based on what it looks like. So.
Oh, big launch.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't into.
Gonna get some nice wall carry from it. All the way to the wall.
Well, that was pretty weird interaction with the wall.
That double hook disaster. You gotta duck it. You gotta duck the second hit.
Okay. Just get jabbed. No biggie though. Okay. Clouds. And we are back to the wall here. And this is gonna hurt quite a bit. Goes for the Oki. But yeah.
Ooh, power crush at the wall as well. Doesn't get the full damage from it though. Oh, this is gonna be big. Oh, the base drive and
Round 3. Fight.
One of the things that makes King really iron to deal at the wall is that there's the throw mix.
oh, this is gonna hit the wall.
Yes, it is.
And a big damage. Look at
gone.
that. Half the health gone already. Yeah.
Oh no, that's Tombstone. And oh yeah, it goes for the alley kick.
The alley kick.
There we go.
Fight.
So we got.
Ooh, Cloud T7 goes for the Jaguar.
Yes.
Into the nice, the abdominal stretch. Into the brainbuster.
Yes, we are.
Into the back suplex. And oh my gosh, we're going for the full Mexican special. Damn. This is a message to all Tekken players. Learn King's breaks.
Some of them are just complete 50-50 though. Just gonna tell you.
But look at that evening out with life.
That's not good.
Ooh, mix for game. While standing 4. Oh, the little pop off. I can't believe that. Oh man, I can't believe Cloud got away with doing the full chain in the last round as well. Like that took what, 80%?
That's King life for you.
That really is King life for you.
Thankfully, when we have heat, and King activates heat, the throws are some throws become unbreakable. That's also pretty cool.
Yeah. Sorry, can I just want to see if this is right. The
Yeah.
Luan 2-0 Tibetano.
Yes. And Khan as well.
Like, what? I've never actually seen Luan play, so... Oh, this is
Well,
cool.
We've seen. I think we've had him on stream as well at some point
Probably
During
have,
my-
I've just not seen it.
during my commentary days. Are we going to have Cloud T7 again against Bode? It looks like it.
Looks
But I'm-
like it, yeah, because
Well,
we're going
I'm asking for the
into,
confirmation here. We have Bode in there.
That is
Bode in the
absolutely
lobby.
correct. Cloud T7,
Okay.
he's trying to escape his fate by leaving the room. Like, he won, and then he just quit the room right away. So he just wants to break this poor TO's heart. 'Cause I pinged them and told them, winner stays. You need to play against Bode.
Yeah.
And then he still leaves. Like,
Because we are actually, I believe we're advancing to winners' quarters now.
That is correct.
Yeah, we
this
are.
is winners' quarters, yes.
Damn. Now, Bode he 2-0'd SO Physics.
Mhm.
And I said to SO, Bode is an OG, because he is an OG of the Tekken scene, you know. Responsible for putting together only the best and all of that. And you know what SO said in response?
Mm-hmm.
He called me an NPC. I made a conscious decision not to talk shit about you, SO. And this is how you repay me. I cannot believe you. I am disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But anyway, Cloud versus Bode.
Yes. I mean, we've seen Bode play. There are two options for him. Is the Julia or the Leo? I mean, I doubt we are going to see anything else.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Leo.
Yeah?
Oh, Julia!
Yeah? Sometimes you can make these calls. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we are back on Infinite Azure, and I think the random seed is tonight. Tonight it means we are playing on Infinite Azure. I think that's random seed.
Nice big combo from Cloud, representing all of Small Heath apparently.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, Party Crasher into the
Yes.
low.
it's these are what it is. I also represent the entirety of my the suburb of my town.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only Tekken player in my town, so.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
And sadly, I can't say that much because we do have a weekly where we sometimes have like 10 people.
Oh wow, nice.
Anyway, looking good for Cloud T7. He's on a roll.
Oh, big sidewalk.
Yes, he needed to go get some coffee.
Oh, the Atlas Hammer.
Dash of Atlas Hammer. I guess that's a thing now. I guess that's a thing. Okay. Twin pistons. Goes for setup. Instead, ooh, okay. And
Ooh,
and
nice.
that worked out, yeah.
Ends it with a Party Crasher. Very nice.
Fight.
Shining Wizard. Ooh, a bit late.
Yeah, just a bit late, but
Okay, going for setup again. Trying to go. does a bow and arrow. Doesn't finish the second hit though. So maybe it's just the bow. Bow, no arrow.
Slide, but the down 4-3-4 doesn't connect.
Ooh, arm break. Is this gonna be? It's gonna
Let's go, baby! It's Morbin time.
Oh.
Round 4. Fight.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta press the 2 button, right? Sometimes.
I mean, I actually noticed this with RDC. The first throw is a 1, then it's 1+2, and then it's 2. So it's literally all 3 options. Ooh, nice. Ducks the lashing arrow.
Yeah. Bow, no arrow. Go lashing arrow
there
again.
There we go.
But that was
going for all these moves on whiff as well.
Yep.
You can see Bode just.
Oh, good duck butt.
Come on. Oh, raise driver. That distance
that
might have been a missed input, it looks like. And that was strange. Okay. Instant shining.
Yes.
Oh, we're not going to see it again, are we? Bode, tell me you heard me.
Please. No.
Let's go, baby! It's Morbin time!
You saw it once, and now you're dead!
My guy just mashed 1+2!
Okay, that's something we should clip. You don't finish 2 rounds with a death cradle.
I mean, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Get an RDC, I'm gonna hit you in real life. Look, Bode. First throw is a 1 break, then it's 1+2, and then it's 2, okay? Unless they go for the Dragon Sleeper, which no one goes for, because, like, why would you go for Dragon Sleeper?
Oh,
they actually brought out the Morbin time from me twice. It's like a thing I do. I only say let's go baby, it's Morbin time when an RDC comes out or when they go for a death combo on Geese Howard stage.
But you know what my favorite name for a throw is? It's the Mexican Magma Driver.
Mexican Magma Driver. My God.
Round 1. Fight.
I mean, what's the Wait.
Okay, and now Bure has decided we're going all in. We're not letting this guy. Okay, yeah.
Bode is not happy.
Bode says, "Okay, did you know Julia is also a grappler? Here's a mad access for you. You get a mad access. You get a mad access. Okay, there's a counter hit as well. Bam, bam. The angle was kind of weird, so he didn't get too much out of it. When's the next mad access? Oh, never mind. We got a giant swing there. The swing of giants. Trying to go for the tombstone. No dice. But now we're playing cautious.
Jump
Kinda
back
cautious.
or something. Ooh, counters it with shining.
Yeah. We don't have shining vampires here. You only have shining wizards.
Exactly.
Ooh, Darks are strong. Ready. It's looking like. Looking really good.
Bow and arrow.
Ooh, okay. And this, we didn't quite get the wall break.
Good side walk.
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
against the wall
And that's
break
gonna
there.
be round.
Oh, this is looking good for Cloud. Don't choke. Knows how to choke. Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow.
Okay, Bode gets a lease on his life. But are we going to see another Death Cradle here? No, not tonight.
No, we're not. Good. I don't think I can say let's go maybe a second time.
I want to see a third one. I want to see a third one. You know what they say, third time's the charm.
I mean, for Cloud, first and second time was the charm. 2-1.
Ooh. Ultimate tackle.
Goes for the leg. Ooh, hello.
Hello. Just needs one hit. Okay.
That little pop off. All right, yeah, I'll be honest, that was well deserved from Cloud. That little pop off there. You could see Cloud really finding the chinks in Bode's armor there. You know, with the throw breaking, some knowledge checks as well.
Yes. Well,
I mean,
was,
not knowing the RDC is a 2-break.
Yeah, a bit of an upset to me, I would say, though.
Yeah, I think quite a few people were rooting for Bode. If I have a look at the prediction, actually, only 14% of people were actually rooting for Bode. The other 18% was rooting for Cloud.
Okay, I guess we had a bunch of people who knew that Bode hasn't seen Death Cradle. Maybe.
You think about it, like, he's been around for so long, he probably has seen Death Cradle.
I mean, he might be lucky. He might be one of the lucky ones to never have seen Death Cradle.
Well, do you know who else has been quite lucky? Ducky.
We're going for rhymes here.
Get it? Yeah. Lucky Ducky going up against Lisandro, who is a name that I always see, but, you know, to advance to losers quarters, I don't think I've been in an event where Lisandro has advanced this far. So it's good to see, like, obviously he probably has in other tournaments where I've just missed it, but it's good to see Lisandro this far in bracket.
I've seen Lisandro as a name. I've seen him, but I can't tell you. I wouldn't be able to tell you what he's actually been playing in tournaments as of late. So cool that's gonna be one of the things. I also know Ducky plays a bunch of characters. So
yeah, well, Ducky also has a Marduk.
Yeah, well, that's. Let me ask you a question. Who doesn't?
Me.
Okay. Yeah.
Mainly
I'll tell you.
Mainly because I couldn't be bothered to learn Marduk.
Okay. I'll tell you the secret. You do down back 2, you do down 4, and you do mount. Congratulations. Now we have a Marduk.
Yep. Oh, and was it VTS tackle?
Yeah. Well, yes.
But yeah, going into our second of the winners' quarters with Lisandro and Ducky 4-5-6.
Okay, there's a Katarina. Ducky is locked onto his Noctis.
Yeah, but Lisandro with only A+ combo shardens. And Ducky with S combo shardens. What happened to everybody's S+ combo shardens?
Good question. But there was I think there was an S+ Rage Gebroich, so you know.
Damn, anyway. The aggressiveness coming from Ducky right now. From both players, actually.
Yeah, well, with Cat, you kinda want to suffocate your opponent. You can play a slow game every now and then, but I think with Cat, your game plan in general is to kind of suffocate your opponent with Harrier cancels and then go for Magic 4 every now and then, like this.
Oh my god, the damage! Lisandro on the way and get the perfect. There's 7 golden letters. That's money right there.
Well, we're not that far. Let's talk during the playoff. Then we're going to get a lot of money. Anyway.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, looking good for Ducky.
In my house, it's gotten real dark real quick. I'll be back in a second.
Yes.
I'm just gonna turn on the light.
Ooh.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
1, 2, 3. And can't hit launcher. And that's gonna be quite a bit of damage. We are already at 45%. Run up sword. There we go. That's gonna be a quick 1 for the board. And not really sure. I mean, the thing was, I think after the first 2 rounds, I think Ducky just went wild with the offense. Lisandro had not a lot to say about it, but when he did get his own offense going, it seemed to work pretty fine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tough thing. You could say, okay, maybe go more, go more in, but maybe that was what he was doing, and that's why he got clapped. But
the question is now is where is Lisandro gonna go?
Good question.
Where is he gonna go? We don't know.
We'll know
but
soon,
one
though.
thing's for sure. It's Lisandro.
I'm pretty sure this isn't the pick against Noctis, at least.
Yeah. Especially when you're somebody like Katarina, who with Harriet stance is really good at closing the gap, giving Noctis more movement space to execute those running moves as well. Yeah, I feel like this might not be it for the matchup.
Especially with Katarina, your rage drive is it's the best at the wall.
Yeah,
basically. It needs the wall to be really good. But
finally,
yes, are we going for a rage shot? And we are. You.
KO.
Pioya.
I like how I like the translation though. It's a child's play. I don't think that it's. I don't think that's how it's translated into English.
I think it's a good
In English it
translation.
translates to hell yeah.
What?
It is a good translation, I have to say. It's a good translation.
KO. Round 3.
I can confirm. It's a good one. Anyway.
Okay, that's good timing though. Lisandro certainly needs it because this is set point for Ducky.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's a very quick set point for Ducky.
Yes. Okay, not gonna do too much damage. Going for the setup.
Oh, nice!
And this should be it. This should be it. Yes.
Maha. Oh, a little pop off as well. Okay, we see you. Down back 2.
Okay, that's.
Damn, and a forward 2 on wake up.
We're going for the walkie setups. And they are all landing. Okay. Panic kick.
Panic work though.
Yes.
Goes for the cross chop.
And Lisandro does need. It's a shield. Ooh,
and a
landing.
forward 2. Damn.
Warp strike.
A lot of times where Ducky just caught Lisandro lacking. And I feel like going for the infinite stage, giving Noctis that space to execute, like, the while running 1+2 and the down back 4s and everything like that. Especially with the spacing that Warp Strike can, close. Yeah. I feel like it wasn't exactly the best of choices, but, we did get around from... we did get a round off of that. So, props to Lisandro, because Ducky is not exactly an easy person to face.
Ducky is going to be facing against Jod, though. Another easy person. Another not so easy person to face.
Freyon just called Jod easy.
Well.
Not so easy. But, for Jod, I think Jod it's the first time he's joining this tournament, or this season. He came out of nowhere. He's doing the same thing that other players did before, where they sign up for the LCQ, they win it, and then they chilled for 7 weeks, and then they wake up week number 8 and they're like, okay, gotta go to work, and they just went,
basically.
wait. I think Jod last season. Oh, Oracle was in the finals against Sophie Black.
Yeah.
But Jod was also top 8, I think. I remember him being pretty up there. He's just very, very good. And, well, I need to jump in real quick, because we are already on our way to top 8. And I just want to scold our viewers. You guys have been lazy. Look at this match, Reno. 1 code claimed, and it's from Isage. That guy's from the US. He's not even European. Come on. Press the claim code button. Press it, log in. Press it again. Easy. Guys, come on. You can do better. I know you can do better.
Hey, I claimed a code. Why isn't it showing that?
But you claimed the code?
Yeah.
Okay, let's refresh. Let's see. No, you didn't.
The hell?
Oh, now you... Wait.
I did.
Rams Trident claimed 1. It says 75 cents now, but there's only 2 showing. Maybe you did. Maybe Matrino's just dying. We never know.
Yeah.
That said, as mentioned, top 8. You know what that means. We will do a quick 2-minute ad break, which gives you a lot of time to claim the Maturino codes. And then we will be back with Cloud T7 versus their opponent. I think it's Madara or Lane. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. we are back live.
Hello and welcome back for the top 8 for the Challenge League Season 6 and the LCQ part of it. So we got the winner of this is going to be moving on towards the. This is kind of disturbing, though.
I was just trying to see how long it would take for you to realize what I've done.
No, sorry, it's this way. This is kind of disturbing. Anyway, it's the LCQ. So whoever wins this, who's not on the top 8 leaderboard, is going to be getting confirmed. And actually, if you're in the lower part of it, you might also want to confirm your spot, because we might have people who are getting points that are going to overtake you. But otherwise, we do have. I think we have. Jod has beaten Nino, so and Nino.
So our next match
is Jod versus Ducky, I think.
Jod versus Ducky, yeah.
Yes.
So this is going to be a very interesting one, because Jod has done very well in tournaments.
I don't think he has been to that many offline tournaments, but what he has been to have been pretty much getting through probably one of the most taxed tournaments you're ever gonna be in, which is the TWT qualifier.
Exactly.
Last chance qualifier, yeah. So that was it. So yeah. Sinjul is asking whether he had to snatch the LCQ as well.
He here to snatch the LCQ. Well,
yeah. Well, he has beaten the. I think he has beaten the scoreboard winner already. So the Nino is top 1, right?
I believe Nino's at the top. Yeah.
And then we have Dion, who isn't here, and we do have quite a few. But I think Jod does have a good chance. But we are still in top 8, so
yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
Looking at the losers bracket, though, we got Rubicante versus Confident Grog.
Yes.
MTKD versus Dabby. Black Kazama has advanced to round 5.
Yes.
Exophysics and Tibetano. The Luan and Castaro. Winner of that plays Nino. So it's a bit of a Shark Tank.
Yeah. Nino being in losers so early is thanks to Jod here. But in general, he usually isn't in losers this early. Okay, you wanted some S plus tier combo shot, and there you go.
There we go.
Have the sight and
S plus combo shardens.
Yeah, so you also have the sight and shrit, which if you do the Hayashida, you probably deserve that.
Of course, yeah. Are we allowed customs?
Oh, yeah, good question.
In theory, not, but this is the only custom thing is the spinny thing on the hand, right?
Yeah.
If nobody complains, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's a very minimal customization. Usually don't.
Okay, that's fine.
But I think it's just a spinny thing on the hand.
Yeah.
Nobody complains.
As long as the TO is fine with it. Oh, he's holding a flower as well.
Usually those are the worst because it makes breaking throws harder. It's being
nice, the 1-2 into down back 3. That's the staple of Noctis gameplay. That is.
If you've watched Korean tournaments when they still played mostly in arcades, they usually had these kinds of really distracting customs where everything was spinning. So and that was explicitly for making throw breaks harder.
Bro, I've commentated this one tournament where there's a Lucky Chloe player, and it's one where customs are allowed. So their custom is the normal base costume, just barefoot.
Yeah. Oh. And that's understandable. Have a nice day. Anyway. It's looking like Ducky is Ducky. When is that's bad for Judd here.
Oh, and another down 3.
Yeah, trying to go for a down 4-1. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no dice. Okay.
Very quick game from very quick game from Ducky there. How is Jod going to adapt? You don't exactly. I mean, we've seen in previous game against Lisandro, you don't exactly want to give Ducky the space. You know, because he can just as easily close. He can create space with his movement, but he can just as easily close it with his forward 2. Whereas Jod, obviously, with the high Sheeta steps and you know, the flip flaps and the frame traps and the knick-knack paddywhacks that Nina does have in her arsenal. How is Jod going to use that to adapt to Ducky's playstyle? Big question.
That's a
Big
good
answers
question.
needed.
We'll see what whether Jod is picking a stage. Which stage we are picking? We're not going to see a character switch. It's Geometry Plane. Yeah.
It is basically Street Fighter 5 training stage, you know?
Yeah. Well, kind of, sort of.
Round 1. Fight.
Except everyone hates the Street Fighter 5's training stage. Nobody is keen on the idea of visibility, I guess. It does counter hit though. Is it the combo? Trying to go for a bit of shenanigans there. Yes. No dice on that. Ooh, good sidestep. Reverse Ivory. We are not reaching the wall quite yet. Well, we'll
Doesn't break the throw. Oh, okay. Breaks the second in the pin. Throw goes for Emo Man, but gets ducked.
Round 2.
I think that's an unbreakable throw. Though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Follow-ups are.
Why not do it more then if it's unbreakable?
Okay, Jod is playing a bit more cautiously. What the flow? Steps the first hit, blocks the follow-ups. Good break. That was crucial. Can go for down for 2. Another one of those. Oh, and that's gonna be death. Yeah.
Damn, that's guaranteed as well afterwards, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking good for Jod.
Ooh, nice. Ducks it down too.
Really sure that's not it, but that's not the punish, but I guess it went out.
We take those.
We take those.
Down to combo ender. Down for 2 on wake up.
No, don't hold back. That'll happen.
Yeah.
Round 4.
So those are those things that if you don't play against Noctis that much, you might get screwed by. Yeah, holding back at inopportune times during your OK, you might get down for a 2. Ooh, but this is looking good for Jod. Offense is back to 2-2 and the duck,
nice.
And that should be it. Yeah, goes for shorter combo. That's fine. No need to do the flappy flappies. Just finish your combo.
Yeah, exactly. That duck, that was such a an ultra instinct duck, because if he pushed a button, obviously would have gotten counter hit. So yeah, very smart to duck, and it's one of those things. Like, I don't know if you've been watching on like on Twitter and YouTube, those like Tekken My Way videos that Trizzy the rapper is doing, and he's like common moves, 2-1, duck and launch, and like that's all I hear in my head now. It's just people going duck and launch.
So it's 1-1 on the matches. And Jord, I think he just turned up the heat a bit, so he wasn't just stationary or trying to go for higher shaders or trying to dodge. He went in himself. Got quite a few counter hits as a result, and that was game for that match. Now it's Ducky's turn.
Yeah, and the thing is if I look at if I look at the match history, this is Ducky's first time. This would be Ducky's first 2-1 in this bracket. Should he win this? Interesting that he stayed with the Noctis, didn't go for Marduk, especially given that Jod was able to adapt to the game plan so quickly.
Round 1. Fight.
But here we go, infinite stage now, wanting that spacing, you know, that ability to use the movement. But Nina's also got some good movement options herself.
Ooh, okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, goes for the delay. Trying to go for an orbital. No dice. Ooh. Sidestep down for 2. Ducky was ducking, but hey, that's good.
Ooh, trade in favor of Jod.
Last frames. Oh, trying to dash up throw. No dice. Ooh, what a trade!
Another trade, but look at the health. Look at Jod's health. Downward 1.
Round 3. Fight.
Jod is playing a bit more cautiously now. Good trade for Jod. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
He
That
had
was
it.
a big whiff, and then what was the punish? Nothing. Oh no, the reset! Can Jod pull this back? That's the question. It's so tense that both Crayon and I are just finding things, having trouble finding things
by
to
the
say.
wolf strike there, yeah.
Yeah.
But Jod still in loser's side. Ducky, on the other hand, moves on to winners finals. So he's going to be facing against the winner of Madara versus Cloud T7, or basically Small Heath.
Basically,
or Small Heath's finest. Or Small Heath. Okay, I was going to make.
While we're waiting for both of those players to join the lobby, though, let's have a look at the bracket. We got Luan and Nino. Damn, Luan's actually been doing really well.
Yeah. Let's see. Luan has been he lost against Lane 2-1, so I assume that was 2-1. But I that sounded that was a tight matchup. Luan against Nino, and he's also played against Kistaro, who he beat 2-0. And be okay. He's been doing pretty okay, pretty well. He does have a really tough opponent next. So we're gonna be facing Nino. Wilson is going to be facing Tibetano, and there's still a slight chance that Luan and Tibetano are going to face each other on the loser's side.
Yeah, there is a chance.
There is a chance. A slim one, but a chance nonetheless. But Tibetana will have to beat Wilsent and Clocky to get there. The Luan has to beat Nino and Lisandro to get there. Meanwhile, the winner of this matchup we have on screen, which is Cloud T7 versus Madara. The winner is going to be in the winners finals against Ducky. We just saw beat Jod there to get there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is how it is. And I don't think we're gonna see that many surprises. It's gonna be Geese versus King, and we're starting off with an infinite.
Oh dear.
We have like how many stages in this game? We've seen maybe 4 of them tonight.
It's always... We ain't seen Azure 1 yet, have we?
No. We've only seen 2.
Like, it's either this or Azure 2.
Okay. Starting off with throws. You don't see that that often.
Round 2. Fight.
King's better with the DDT. Okay. Playing. Ooh. Getting low parried. Bit of a show off here. Think that's been the pattern. Please no. No! No! Okay, that was... He didn't go for it. Not that wasn't a significant amount of damage anyway. No whipping allowed though. This is dead. This is dead.
Now die.
Yes. It's you loser.
Damn.
3. Fight.
You know, that's a good launch. Bam, bam. Was that a setup, or was that him trying to salivate there? Gonna hit. Doesn't have the bar to do the fireball super. You know, I already saw Madara fishing for that. He was just going backtracking.
Yeah.
I pressing the button, and then that happened. But now Madara is out of meter.
Oh, the counter hit.
Never mind. He had 1 bar. Just north of 1 bar. And he doesn't really even need it at this point. Any launch should be doing it.
All he's got to do is wait for a whip or something.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, that was a chance to do a 2 forward 1.
Whoop. Damn. Oh, tried to go for it.
Again, didn't believe. Yes. Back here again. Being a bit too cautious here. Can just... Ooh. Done.
Oh, come on.
Oh, and the down forward 1.
Nice.
I'm not really even sure. It seems like Madara was saving the bar for something.
Yeah. I think he wanted to style on Cloud. I think that's what happened.
But he had the chance. He sidestepped, and then he did down forward 1-1 when he could have done 2 forward 1.
I thought he was going to let it rip then.
Yeah.
But yeah, evidently not.
Meanwhile, in loser's side, we have Wilson beating Tibetana 2-0, so he'll be facing Clocky.
Man really said if Infinite Azure is so good, then why is there no Infinite Azure 2?
But why is there no Arctic Snowfall too? I want a version with yellow snow.
Oh. You made alright, I don't know if anybody could hear Sinjul, but the audible recoil from Sinjul there.
Round 1. Fight.
Anyway, we are in the realm that has been forgotten, and we just like we should forget that joke I made.
But we're on King's home turf now.
Yes, we are.
Oh, 4-4 neutral 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Sinjul's gonna have to go and like wash his ears.
I think he's doing just that as we speak.
Damn, big damage goes with a single Rapuken for better Oki options. Ooh, 2 in a row. Let me see 3.
No, we just did these jabs.
Round 3.
Yeah.
Fight.
And use the bar. We're going downstairs. Yes, Rekka. Oh, not quite. I was thinking we'd go for the mid Rekka follow-up.
I think now we might see it.
Yes, mid
Yes,
Rekka follow-up.
we will.
There we go.
Hey.
And this double.
Oh, look at the health. Look at the health.
I actually thought that would kill. But
Same, I thought that was going to kill as well.
Madara,
The Madara
with
on set point right now.
With 1 bar, and that's a whiff punish and a half.
Very big whiff punish.
You're gonna regret
all the
doing
way
that.
to the just shy of the wall. Doesn't break the throw though.
But that's the thing. He screwed up the combo. That's still like 40%. Oh no, that's gonna be dead.
Average Geese Howard gameplay.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. Ooh, the push off. Jagger step.
Okay, they're not breaking throws either. Ooh,
1 break.
The classic. The classic.
Classic. Yeah.
Jabs into giant swing. Okay, and that is gonna be death.
My goodness. What a combo.
Yeah, that was going to be follow up anyway. We would have been downstairs, and that would have been at least another 20%.
Yeah. But yeah, on the home turf, basically small Heath, or basically small Heath, managing to pull it back, especially on Forgotten Realm. It's my Birmingham accent.
I have bad news for you guys.
Because he's from Small Heath.
The Luan is out. He lost against Nino. 2-1.
No.
That's the end of bad news. So it's 1-1. I'm expecting a Howard estate here.
Luan never got 2-0'd. Like all his losses were 2-1.
Geometric plane again.
It's the classic. You're not gonna see any new stages. It's just gonna repeat.
Do you know what? Yeah, we should do it like they do in Smash, where you get like 2 stage bans.
One, is geometric plane like Germany stage? It seems like Germans really seem to enjoy that stage.
Yeah.
What a block.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Yeah, we got the cameraman.
Cameraman's playing
yeah,
Tekken
yeah.
8. That's what's happening.
Yes. Oh no. Ooh,
messes up the hard mode combo.
Yeah.
Low. Okay, just goes for a float instead. Nice. We're
backing off.
Oh, that should have been a launch.
Eesh. Damn, that's... Yeah.
Ooh, Devon.
Not sure what happened there, though. Yeah.
The funniest wall run move I've ever seen.
Well, he is a goose. So
yeah, that's true.
He needs... Okay, yeah, that's the silly mix-up. That's the silly mix.
Oh, well, the wall.
Yes, and we should be done.
Up.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing, right? Someone like this man's parents went through 9 months of pregnancy, just for him to be born, and for the parents to say, "Let's name him Geese."
Well.
Why would you name your son Geese? Ow.
Yeah.
You win, no.
Yeah, that's a bit of a big statement to send to Cloud. And then right at the end, just know your place.
Well, that was pretty convincing from Madara for the third match.
I said 2 sentences and that last round was over.
Yep.
But my question still stands. Who came up with the name Geese?
You know, it is America. You know, it is someone sitting in Japan thinking like, how do Americans call their kids? And then they got like, oh, it is Apple and Paris. And then
no, but where's the...
I don't know whatever Elon Musk's child is called again. And then they were like, okay, right? They flip through a book, and then they're like, no, Crow, we can't go with that. Duck, we already have Duck King. And then they were like, okay, we going with geese. Like it's not even singular. It's not goose. It's just we're going straight for the plural. But it is a good canon name because geese was thrown from so many big tower buildings, and the guy is just reviving every single time. Like he just doesn't die. You can throw him off a 200-meter building. That dude is just going like Shippuden, and then he just floats to the ground slowly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Technically speaking, in Garo...
I nearly choked my drink from that.
Technically speaking, in Garo...
going Shippuden. So, do you know what it kind of reminds me of, though?
Yeah?
Is that 90s baseball game, which was Japanese developed, and they had to think of a bunch of American names, and you get like Sleeve McDykel, Onsen Sweemy, Anatoly Smorin,
What?
Ray McStriff,
Anatoly Smorin. What are you talking
Dean
about?
Wesley, Scott Dorkhew,
he's got
Jeremy Gritty, like Willie Justice, Mike Hernandez.
Are you going to list them all?
No, those are just some of them. But there's also like Destroy All Humans.
Yeah. Well, I would say there's a game called Slam Masters in made by Capcom that has Haga in it, right? It's a wrestling game, kind of.
Yeah.
A wrestling game, but it's also Street Fighter.
Oh, do you mean Saturday Night Slam?
Yes, Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Yeah.
And that game series has a character called Missing IQ Gomez. so if you don't know the language, you can just make up things, and sometimes it's sometimes you might need to. Sometimes someone has should have thought a bit more.
Just before we start commentating the match, though, I just want to mention my favorite NPC name from a game. It's from Destroy All Humans. It's the name Coyote Bongwater.
Okay, but that's at least intentional.
But still, though, Coyote Bongwater. That's a name and a half. But anyway, Ducky going for the Marduk this time, not going for Noctis.
Yeah, well, I have one too. That's come from a really, really dumb translation, but I'm not gonna talk about it now. Anyway, this actually might be killed. It's gonna be close. Yes.
Oh, damn! Very even life now. Has rage. Mix.
Yeah.
Did you know Kinemitsu's up back 3 can actually OS the tackle on block?
Yeah.
Like, you can just get out of the way of the low and the mid.
Yeah.
1+2.
You know what? You know what also can?
What?
You can just hold down back with dual.
Ah.
Well, I mean, I'm not sorry. Up back. Sorry, I can just do up back, and then that works as well. Up back.
Good break.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
It's okay. Madara lets it rip. Gonna get to the wall.
No.
Oh no! Tech rolls out of it.
Yeah, he was slightly too close to the wall, but that happened.
Big distance, but closes it anyway. Just runs up. Against Marduk, you've got to be very aware of what your options are. And against Geese, you've got to be very aware of what he's about to do. It's going to be a one break. Oh, man. I used to be so good at guessing the inputs.
Ooh, yeah, that's probably why Ducky went for the Marduk. Not just because Marduk is a beast of a character, but if Geese goes for back 3-2, and you have a punch parry or something to deal like Jin's parry, deal with that. That's an easy way to negate the mix-up afterwards, so to say.
Yes, exactly. I should play Marduk.
Yeah, I told you already how to play him.
Yeah.
Then the intermediate level is learning the actual combos, but you'll do fine with what I suggested.
Yeah.
Down back 2, down 4, mount, then punish things with up forward 1-2, also known as the quick gorilla rush. It's your 12 frame punisher from crouching and standing.
Yeah.
Does a grip. I mean, even a low level Marduk can be kind of scary.
Grip?
Yeah. What?
Like, you're talking about Gorilla Rush and then you say, does it grip?
Well, yeah.
First you go on about Yellow Snow, and now you're going on about Gorilla Grip. Like, you need to go to church.
Not gonna sugarcoat it. We're going to the temple stage, so it's it's all right. It's kind of the church.
I mean, it's this the.
Well, actually, I wouldn't really say this is a temple. This is the gates. This is the Vermilion Gates. Aptly named because if you look in the background, there are gates which are vermilion colored.
Yes.
Oh, hell sweet bang.
Mm-hmm. Mount?
Dude.
Okay. 1+2. Broken.
Ooh, another push. Oh, winning BTS is somebody's trying to beat the,
what do we punish?
the mount.
Okay. Goes for a bit of a side step there, just to make sure the wall doesn't. An interrupt.
Ooh, low parry. That might be it with Rage Drive. Yeah. 2.
Let's wait. Ooh.
Damn.
We're starting with a down 4-1. Okay. Ducky just doesn't care.
Hey. Okay, good break. Another good break.
Yes.
Damn, the Madara just cannot get away from the wall.
Yeah. Okay, we finally got out of the corner.
Again,
Never mind.
Back to the wall.
Fine. Okay, there's the mount. And we're probably dead. Yes, we are.
I guess right. I guess right. Oh, why is Modok in this game like this? It's going to be a 1+2.
No,
it's going to be 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back 2. Ooh, okay. That would be the.
Oh, again. 2.
Oh no.
Got it right.
This time?
Oh, good float. Oh, it doesn't capitalize on it though.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? It's on sidewalk. The fact that he carries on, he's like, woo!
Well, you're dead.
Stand up. Damn.
You will know your place.
Yeah, so it's 1-1.
Against your clan members?
Yeah.
Is Nino in... What? Who's your clan?
Isn't it the Band of Brothers?
Oh, Band of Brawlers. Is Nino in Band of Brawlers?
I have no idea.
If he's in Band of Brawlers, I'm an idiot, because I'm in Band of Brawlers as well.
We are all in Band of Brawlers. Me as well.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, how did we miss this?
I don't know. I'm in
Hang on
so
a minute,
many,
hang on a minute.
I'm in so many teams. I'm in Esport Club Frankfurt. I'm Band of Brawlers. I'm 2BCU. I don't know. If I do the full team tag, then I don't know. I probably have more team tags than my nickname has letters.
But do you have as many team tags as Arsenal and Ash?
I've got more team tags than Arsenal and Ash.
If you watched the Evo Japan, you saw that we had like 5 of them. It was funny.
He's Red Bull.
Oh, I only saw
Ashes?
3. That's the.
I think. What was
He's
it?
not actually. Like, the thing is, he started Ashes, but he doesn't put Ashes in his name. Because he puts like Fate, Red Bull. Those are the 2 ones he always puts.
And something called Twisted. Something called Twisted Minds, I think.
Round 2. Fight.
What happens when you win Evo 3 times in a row? I guess you. The team.
Oh,
the
it
team
triggers
tags
the
just
secret
increase.
final boss.
So far, Ducky still needs to work on his team tags. Has none. Madara at least has WSM.
I always think WSM stands for while standing mid.
To be honest, I have no clue. I know the team tags of the German clans, but I don't know what they mean. Well, TIS is this is Sparta, but WSM and WASD I have no clue.
One plus two. Oh,
Okay, I was going to come up with a joke about the WSM, but I couldn't come anything with the M. Ooh, okay! Never mind.
Oh.
Okay, down back 2.
Round 4. Fight.
1 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was gonna keep saying 1 plus 2 now.
So maybe WSM is wahrscheinlich Madara. Okay. We can continue. Anyway.
Wieder Schnitzel Madara.
Punish? Yes.
Damn, big punish.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
more side
a bit
forward.
early.
Doesn't
Was
get
a
the
bit
throw,
early.
and he will crush
Yeah.
you. No, he won't.
Yes.
Damn.
You can get the ground throw from almost any angle, but Madara was a bit early on that. Never mind. That's meat spent.
Hey, hey, double Repuken.
50% gone.
I know, from one combo as well. Okay, good break. Madara's back to the wall again.
Yeah, Ducky was
Again,
sure.
back to the wall. Again,
Break.
back to the wall.
A bit unfortunate fall. And that's gonna be it.
Oh, Madara. Oh man, Madara very convincingly sending Ducky.
Yes, it's first 3.
Oh,
We're in
sorry.
winners finals.
Sorry, we're in winners finals. I was looking at the losers bracket by accident. Still got one more. One more set.
At least one more. But we do have. Because if Ducky wins, we still have one more. We do have our top 8 losers match for one side. Well, both sides actually. One we won't stream. The one we won't be.
And I'm not saying Ducky won.
The one we won't be streaming is Clucky vs Nino. And the one we will be streaming is Lane vs Black Kazama. So our retired Spanish player.
Yeah, retired Tekken player Black Kazama.
Yeah. Both are from Spain. Both Lane and Black Kazama. So they'll have to do a team kill.
Well, I mean, you know what they say about the lane from Spain?
So
What
what
a
do they
pain.
say? What do they
What a
say? Now
pain.
you have to tell me. What do they say about Lane from Spain, Spongy?
He likes geometric plane.
He's not German. No. No, I don't believe you.
And you know what I know? He's also not a Dane.
And we'll be seeing him again.
Looking good for Ducky though.
Whoa. Nice
Yes.
wall damage. 1 plus 2. He's not going for the 1 plus 2s. Do 1 plus 2 just so I can guess right, please.
Yeah, well, 1 plus 2 1 is the only one that's kind of reactable. So maybe that's the
I
reason.
guess right. Maybe that's the reason, yeah. See, Madara's been quite 50-50 with the throw breaks, especially with the mount.
Round 3.
Ducky just doesn't keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ducky's just so good at really putting on that
And
pressure
again.
too. Ooh, nice counter hit on wake up from Madara. Gonna get to the wall with this. Hey, double Repuken.
He's gonna get another bar here. Probably not gonna spend any of it though. He's gonna need at least. That's a wall bounce. You don't see that often. Oh no! Trying to go for another one.
Whoa, that was an intense last act in that round.
Yeah. Good away punish. That is That is the corner.
Hey, double Reppuken.
Feels good, man.
Good duck there.
Okay. Trying to go for the mid. No dice. Down 2. Ooh. Yes, but the sidewall. Never mind.
Hell sweep. Into the mount. What's the mix? Nothing. Ooh, tried go down forward 1 again, but Madara scouted it and punished it.
Set point for Madara here.
Mount 1. Ooh, went for 2.
Broken. And again.
Good break.
Oh,
down forward 1. Lets it rock.
Yeah, a bit too close to the wall though.
Okay, trade.
Yes, trade.
In Ducky's favor as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, the back throw.
No, and yeah.
Oh, that is unfortunate. But now the score's even.
Yeah, so we're 2-2.
We're 2-2. What's gonna happen now? Ducky's character lock to Marduk. Madara can change if he wants. Or he can change the stage. I don't think Madara's going to change, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, he does have a Jin.
He does have a Jin. Yeah.
But I don't know. But I don't know whether you'd switch to Jin at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like you were saying about... What were you saying the input was for Marduk? Forward 3-2 or something?
Up, forward, 1-2. Yeah.
That's it. Up, forward, 1-2.
Yeah.
And if you have a parry like Jin...
Yeah? Well, that's only a punish, right?
Yeah.
That's your 12-frame punish. You're not poking with it. But if you do downward, yeah. There are some things you can parry with Jin, but probably not. I think what Ducky is doing is playing quite simplistic with Marduk. Not doing anything too fancy. So you need if he was parrying things, he would be doing that already with Geese if he wanted to.
Yeah. Now, bearing in mind the loser of this game will have... didn't we have this in the first game?
Yeah.
The loser of this game will be expending one of their lives to be sent to the losers bracket. Stand down. Ooh, that was a risky move there. Tried to fish for a counter hit, but Madara unfortunately unlucky. Nice counter hit, but oh, doesn't convert.
Yeah, it was a bit late to it. Trying to go for a side switch there, no dice. Okay. Now Madara is being quite cautious here.
One.
Oh no.
There we go, converts it.
Yes.
And this could be dead.
Yeah, that's gonna be dead. I'm pretty sure he could have just done Rashomon and that would have been it.
Yeah.
But if you have something that does more damage and yeah, sure you can do it in time, then that's fine.
Yeah. And you see Ducky isn't playing as aggressive now as he was before.
You can also kind of see, I think. Let's see. That's we punish.
Oh!
Okay.
Damn, you gotta be careful with that because you wake up backwards. Hell sweep.
Yes.
Into the mount. 1. Oh, we went for 2.
Okay. And we've seen Ducky do that quite a few times now. His mount gets broken, he instantly goes for another one. Back to... okay. There's a Gorilla Rush.
2.
Yeah. I think now that Madara is kind of... okay. Just when I was about to say that Okay, didn't break.
No, you lose. Yeah.
Oh, now I die. Now die. So what I think happened there was I was about to say now that Ducky had dissuaded Madara from doing the continuation to back 3, but back 3-2. He was trying to punish the back 3, and then he got clapped for it. I was just about to say you can do that, but that might happen if your opponent decides to just complete the stream.
And
this
that's gonna be
yeah.
it for Ducky and for Madara, taking the set 2-1, approaching the grand finals. Oh, sorry, the winners. No, yeah, the grand finals. I can't think. Yeah, Madara advancing to the grand finals with a 2-1 win over Ducky, sending Ducky to losers, where he'll be waiting in the losers finals for the winner of, well,
yes, we have
we've
quite
still
a few
got a
players.
couple matches left.
We've
still got Lane versus Black Kazama. Winner plays Jod. Winner of that will play the winner of Cloud and Nino, and then the winner of that will play Ducky.
Yes. So that we have quite a few games here. We have at least 3 matches before we get to losers finals.
Yeah.
But all of these still losers finals are going to be first 2 again. So Ducky will have to wait we'll have to wait a while, and Madara will have to wait a while longer.
Yeah. And while they wait, we're gonna have retired Tekken player Black Kazama. Finally, we get to see an Asuka against Lane from Spain, who likes to play Tekken. We're seeing him again. He's from Spain.
Yes.
I hope these aren't a pain.
He's not from the UK, so he's not Kane.
Yeah. I hope he likes country music. I wonder if he likes Shania Twain.
You know what? Spongy? That don't impress me much.
I appreciate it.
Anyway.
Hey, do you know what Lane's favorite Batman villain is? Bane.
Well, we're waiting for Black Kazama here, so we can talk about Tekken 8 Asuka. What do you think of her hat?
I love the hat. Do you know what? Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but like when she did the bike intro, my first thought was, oh my god, like she, like, you just want to do that, you know, like just want to like pinch her cheeks.
It's interesting to me. I really need to see how she actually plays, but it looks like they've done a lot of work differentiating between June and Asuka.
Yeah.
Not that I think that June and Asuka were that similar gameplay. I mean, game plan wise in Tag 2 either, but they've really done more, even more work differentiating between the two.
See, the thing is like they had very, very similar movesets in Tag 2, and it was one of those things where if they're going to put June and Asuka in the game, you didn't want a situation where it essentially became like Eddie and Christy, where you just got 2 characters with the same moveset, and Lane going for we're not going for Asuka.
Kunomitsu.
Yeah.
And we're not seeing we're not seeing the Alisa. We're not seeing the Asuka.
This is proper like never let them know your next move.
But that at least I didn't say that they're gonna be picking those characters. That's the thing. That's the secret.
Fight.
Funny, I play both. Like these are, it's literally my main and my secondary facing off against each other. So I'm like, I might not say that much just because I'm probably taking notes. Nice hop knee.
Yes.
Okay, go set 3, 4-3.
2-2-2-2-2.
Yep.
Ooh, what a whiff.
Ooh, sweet. Good break. 1+2.
And that's
another hop knee.
Yeah. So that's one of the more annoying parts. I think like Kunimitsu has special animations for her throw breaks, which personally throws me kind of off. It makes the throw breaks a bit harder because the animations are unique to her.
Yeah. See, the thing for me is, ooh, nice back one counter hit. Ooh, doesn't get the full combo. Went for the hard mode one. The thing with the throw animations with Kunimitsu, especially with her one break where she sort of like climbs on top of you and does all the flips.
Yeah.
The break kind of happens halfway through the actual throw animation. So even if like, you know, as a Kuni player myself, I take my hands off the stick for a second and I'm like, oh wait. Okay, went for 1+2, a back turn.
Yeah. Okay. And we're having a bit of a poke war here, but Black Kazama is obviously losing it. Gets
damn, down back
it's gonna hit sweet.
Count hit.
Yeah. This won't be even. Ooh, okay, now we are.
Yep.
Do 2 mistakes and get.
Ooh, what's
and
there?
Yeah. There we go.
And that's gonna be the round for Black Kazama.
I'm actually surprised they kept the card hit property for that.
Yeah. Why did my monkey charge on winning 1 round?
Not sure. So the thing about the Walton 2 is I feel that it's kind of special that they actually kept the card hit animation for that, for Armor King. Because for most of the other moves that got the new tactics change, they also made them they removed that property. And there we go, Lane gets
the back
match
turn,
number 1.
back turn taunt. Don't blame you, Lane. I don't know why Black Kazama went for the little pop-off after winning just 1 round. €5, says Lane. I have no idea what eres malísimo means, but anyone here speaks Spanish? Wait. Translate.
Oh, we are using Google Translate now.
I'm using Google Translate.
Oh, it's deeper.
They said €5, so I'm just like, I wanna. Eres malísimo.
Okay.
You are evil. I thought it would have meant you're evil because malísimo,
It's
malice, you know. But here's the thing, Black Kazama, you popped off after winning 1 round.
you can just say du bist böse.
He's a very bad player. I don't know why I said that in that accent. But yes, Blake Kazama says Lane is evil. But evil is not in Torment because he did not check in. That's me trying to say that it's Lane, not Evil 46.
You mean Lucky Chloe? Lucky Chloe playing Gigas? Or Gun Ryu?
Round 1. Fight.
And you know what happens every time a king or a king player loses? You're gonna see this. Okay, there's a card hit.
Of course. Elevator going down.
Yes.
Down 2-4-3.
Yes.
Oh, nice counter hit.
Mm-hmm.
Set 3. Oh, looked for an opportunity to down forward 2, but
wasn't punished either, so not too bad. And
nice. 4-4 neutral to be on counter hit.
I did see that lane was already almost behind him. Black is almost back there, but
yeah.
1-4 neutral 2. Well, the tracking is kind of. Well, it is a thing there. Okay, this should be death. We're going downstairs again. Yeah, easily. Okay, there we go. 4-2-1.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen here is if lane loses here, we're gonna see our favorite stage. It's gonna be either Infinite Azure or Arctic Snowfall. Okay. But it's looking too bad at the moment.
4-2-1.
What a
great whiff Punisher.
What we think? Oh, what? They full crow slow.
Ooh, damn! Set the hits 3 and 4. 2-2-2-2. Ooh, set 2 counter hit. Let's go.
Yes, a bit too close to the wall though. The wall bounce. Okay, never mind. Lane at the slide lead here still. Ooh. Slide.
Oh, went back turn. 1+2. Oh, you see the back one there.
Yeah. Oh no.
2-1. Ah, nice sidestep.
And lane.
Throw.
And lane on match point here. Yeah. Blocks the 4-4 neutral. Ooh, and we are blocking all of the lows now.
Yeah. Hey. Down to 1+.
Lane.
Oh,
lane just needs a good hit.
1+.
Just needs a good hit. Good launch here. 2-2-2.
2-2-2.
Yes.
Ooh, see him go for the wave dash throw. 2-1 on whiff.
Slidey and back 2.
Nice power crush. It's a good round ender, Cooney's power crush. I mean, it's homing. It's a power crush.
It's also like super fast. I think it's one of the faster power crushes in the game.
I don't think Black Kazama is happy.
Well, yeah.
I guess that is what happens when you play Kunimitsu, though. Sometimes it is just Kunimitsu gaming.
Well, Elaine is going to be facing against Judd there. We won't be seeing the result though. Sadly, what we are going to be seeing is Cloud T7 versus Nino.
And that's going to be
good. We've seen a lot of Cloud T7 tonight. Not gonna lie.
I don't know if we've seen Nino though.
We haven't seen any Nino.
Because I want to see this panda.
So what happened was Dino lost to Jord really early in the winner's side. So what that means is he's been doing the losers run this entire time.
Yeah,
from almost the beginning. Yeah. Like, let's see, it's been from losers round 2 at least. Yeah, it's losers round 2. He's been doing the losers run until now. May I remind you that he was the winner of last week's tournament. and pretty convincingly at that. So Jod, he's waiting for the winner of Jod versus Lane, but if Jod wins, that's going to be a rematch.
Mm. And if you want the winners, you know, if you want the winners to get a bit more money from this prize pool, you can always use the free Matcherino codes. You can donate to the Qualifier Matcherino right here. It takes 1 click. It takes 2, 3, 4 clicks to make a free contribution to the Matcherino prize pool. We've still got 45 out of 50 codes remaining. That's a whole, you know, if all the codes get claimed, then that's a whole $12.5 added to the prize pool. And of course, if you want, you can, you know, donate your own contribution, which again is muchly appreciated.
$12.5. That's almost, I repeat, almost, not completely, but almost a döner in Finland.
Damn.
But only almost.
Only almost.
Yeah.
Also want to give a big shout out to our stream partner, Streamplify. Hit them up for all your streaming peripheral needs. I'm actually using a Streamplify mic right now, and I think I sound great. And our hardware partner, LC Power, who has contributed €500 to the Challenger League prize pool for the winners at the end. And also, both the stream and hardware partner are contributing, you know, equipment that will be going to the winners from top 8 onwards. So huge thank you to those two.
So, I mean, it's pretty decent chunk of money and pretty good prizes for. I mean, even speaking of European tournaments in general. So. Okay, now we got the Infinite Treasure 1. Looking like Cloud has a good start here. Not sure what the Claudio pick here is from Nino. Especially this stage isn't the optimal stage for Claudio, because I think where Claudio really shines is the wall.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Oh, good duck from Cloud.
But yeah, this, like I said, it's third match, and it's simply the luck of the draw here. Yeah, going for it.
Oh, nice. Hard mode combo as well into power bomb.
Yeah. Ooh, what a duck.
Ooh, what a duck. What a break.
And this is...
That's the round.
That's gonna be it, yeah.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that Claudio's race drive is basically an FADC.
I wasn't quite sure with the angle though. It was a bit to the side, so I wasn't sure whether the conversion was gonna work that way, but. Okay. And wish. Not done quite yet, especially with that, but Wolverine 2 wouldn't have done it either. And we just need one running exploder. Yeah.
Round 4. Fight.
Low kick to take it. Lucky break by Nino. Misses the combo. Yeah, jabs into jabs. Was that what I thought I was seeing? I thought I saw an Atlas Hammer start up there. And if we do the hard mode combo, no. Yeah, it's a starburst. Okay, just a downfall.
He might have to force the bear to come out of its cage.
We are almost done with winter, so the bears are coming out of their slumber anyway.
All I will say is whoever he plays, do it quickly because I'm tired.
It's been a really good run for Cloud T7 at the moment, though.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
He's been beating. He beat Bode. He beat Wilsent. He beat his fellow Cloud Sider.
Yeah.
And he's been waiting for the next opponent. So now he's going to be playing against Nino for the top 4 spots, and he's leading one.
There we go.
1-0. And Infinita drew again.
Oh dear, I feel bad for Nino now. We've seen all the infinites now. Oh, this is such a cute custom. Look at it. It's a hamster.
What a whip.
Damn.
Yes.
Counter hit, alley kick. Oh, hello. I don't think that was the input that Cloud wanted there.
Certainly not. We're not gonna die with just this, but okay, there we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Throw broken and instantly, so that might have been a 2 jab. Okay, gets a bit of a float. Didn't believe.
Oh, doesn't break Shining Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, okay. Oh, we're breaking all of throws now.
Breaking all the throws now.
Yes. Didn't get the follow-up though.
Ooh, 2 big whiffs in a row.
Yeah. Nino was, well, Cloud was awake, but sadly, King's Lockpick was no duck. Got it. Oh no!
Oh, again breaks the throw.
Oh, huge hop kick!
Oh, that killed. Damn.
Round 4. Fight.
That was clutch.
Very, very clutch.
Finally gets the
Abdominal stretch.
yes. Okay, breaks it up.
That's such a cool throwback animation.
Ooh. Tried to go for another one, setting 2. Okay, trying to be a bit sneaky there. Hop kick.
The hot knee, and this could be match
we're not
point.
gonna be. Yeah, it's match point. Step point.
And there goes the match to basically Small Heath.
Yeah. Finishing off the
taking it over Nino.
Meanwhile, we're waiting for our other match, George vs. Lane. seemed like it's going to take a while between them. I assume that's a tight match.
This might be win. My God, I'm tired. I'm sorry.
But to be fair,
big yawn.
To be fair, Nino really doesn't need the points at this point. He's sitting nice and tight in the first spot of the leaderboard. So, yeah, we're doing the top 3 ad.
Cloud won, but you put Nino as the winner.
Yeah. That is true.
What do you mean? The panda won. I saw it. What are you talking about, Spongy? What are you
It was the yellow. It was the yellow panda. My bad. It was the yellow panda.
Yeah, it's the masked panda. It's like the masked singer, but
like the masked singer.
So yeah, we will do a quick break now. 1 minute break, and then we will be back with basically Small Heath against Jod or Lane. Or what is it? Wait, that's for a spot in top 3. So let's see who is going to survive and go on that.
It's top 4, I think. Top 4.
Yeah, that is top 4, and then loser bracket is top 3.
Yes,
then against Ducky is top 3. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So 1 minute, and we will be back. See you in a moment.
Guten Abend und willkommen back in der 2BCU Challenger League. Mein Name ist Spongy und bei mir ist Freyon.
Ja, ich heiße Fred.
I bet you weren't expecting that, were you?
Je m'appelle Freyon.
My name's Jeff.
Anyway, we are closing in on the top 4 here. We're waiting for the Jod versus Lane match to finish, so we can have. So we do already have
Cloud T7, yeah.
Yeah, Cloud T7, or basically Small Heath or Small Heath's finest, or whatever he wants to call himself every other day.
And those of you not following the bracket, we got Madara 521 in grand finals. Sitting pretty, been having a nice break. And in losers finals, again, sitting pretty, having a nice wait for whoever their next opponent is going to be is Ducky 456. The question is it going to be Ducky versus Jod, Lane, or the entirety of Small Heath?
So
we'll find out.
So here's the question. It's called Small Heath. So it's are the people who live in Small Heath called Small Heathens?
Do you know what? Yeah, that's probably better than because Small Heath is where Peaky Blinders happens. The TV show Peaky Blinders. So there's a lot of stuff in Small Heath that's like Peaky Blinders themed, and apparently, well, according to my friend who's from Birmingham, they all hate that everything is like Peaky Blinders themed because of the show. But yeah, I think Small Heathens is a good name.
They blaspheme, but only little. Only a little. That's
Only
why
little.
they call small. Only a little.
It's only small heathen. It's not big heathen. Because if big heathen, then we have problem. But the small heathen, so it's basically, small heath, no problem. Why do I do that?
No idea.
You know what I'm gonna do now? Because we are waiting for the players. I can give you a quick. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the points. Well, you cannot see them on stream, but so for Nino with today's finish, securing first place, 41 points. He's gonna be first seed in the playoffs. For Madara, he is also going to be second place at least. Right now he has 23 points. He's gonna get at least 10 points, so he will be second seed right now. For Ducky, who is waiting in loser bracket finals. Wait, let me just change to the bracket so it's easier to follow who's still in. So we have Ducky, who had 10 points earlier, is gonna get 15 points. Is gonna get at least 8 points today. So that will be 23 points. Should also be qualified. Is gonna take over Bode. So I think Ducky right now is top 4. For who it still is very important is Cloud T7, only 10 points right now. Jord has 0 points, so it's do or die. He needs to win. And Lane has 13 points. Maybe he's gonna get at least 5 points if he loses now. Maybe it is enough. I am not 100% sure, but yeah, I guess if Jot isn't winning, people with few points can be very, very happy, because right now Jot is pretty much the only player that has like 0 points. All the other guys are kinda they will likely slip into top 8 by winning the tournament today anyway with the 15 points. So, okay. Oh, wait, who won? Lane won. Oh boy.
Okay.
Jot is out. He tried.
This is what happens when you just wake up after 7 weeks.
Wake me up before LCQQ.
Yeah, so it's going to be Lane from Spain versus Cloud T7 from Small Heath in Birmingham.
Unfortunately, I do not have the flag for the country of Small Heath.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Oh.
Are you looking up if it actually has a flag?
Yeah, well, Birmingham has a flag.
Come on, man. Every single village has a flag. I would be surprised if Small Heath wouldn't have a flag. I bet it's 1,500 years old. Nobody cares about it, but they're like, "Ooh, we're 1,500 years old. Yay!"
Yeah, put.
Well.
I'd say put the Birmingham flag on there. I just sent it to you.
Not gonna do it.
Oh, come on.
Not gonna do it. Man,
All right.
That looks weird.
It does.
It looks not very European, kinda, or.
It actually looks like a flag. I'm surprised. It's not something. It's not like a seal where it reads Birmingham with really in Times New Roman.
Not Comic Sans.
I 100% would design like my town's flag, but just have it in Comic Sans.
My town's flag has one of those. What you call them? It's one of those the coat of arms. It's basically the coat of arms, but the thing with it is that it's a red one, and then there's a yellow hammer on it.
Is there a sickle there as well?
No. there's the other element is like one of those what's it called?
It's one of those crescent moon shaped.
No. What's it called? It's one of those like staffs, like the medicine staffs. I forget what.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah. Absolutely no idea what they're called, but I know what
it's
you mean.
the staff of Hermes. That's the thing. Basically, the Greek staff that symbolizes medicine. So those are the two elements. But yes, those colors come from where you think they come from. So it starts with an S and ends with an M. And that's all there is. That's all I'm gonna talk about.
Could it be similar to the place where Lane is from?
No, not really. No, not at all. Anyway, Lane picking his main chicken this time.
Yeah.
Going for the Alisa. Actually, true to his title this time.
Yeah.
Decent
Chainsaw
way in here.
Good sidestep the high.
That's
Doesn't break Shiny Wizard.
I actually thought that 1+2 was going to wall bounce, but I guess not. Yeah, we punish those.
Ooh, good break. Shoe shine.
Ooh, what are we?
I'm with. Ooh, and a low parry.
Yes.
And Lane's gonna get some nice damage for their troubles.
Chainsaw mix up.
The chainsaw mix up, yeah.
Yes. New tactics. Get the throw. Well, get the throw broken. Okay. Yeah. I would have been really hype if he had managed to convert from that counter hit. Basically, just went behind with the slide. Oh no. Okay. Punish.
Okay, good punish. Hot kick.
Yes. Towards the wall here.
Nice, gets the full string for the wall carry.
And
lets it just go.
okay then. No, and that's a really quick 1-0 for Lane.
Yep. Very quick.
You know what this means? Everyone. Yeah. You know what this means? We're gonna go to Forgotten Realms.
One moment where players actually remember the realm. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Remembered realm.
But only here's the thing. Yeah, it's called Forgotten Realm, but yeah, like it's such a staple for, King, Armor King, Lily, Devil Jin, and all that. I feel like at this point it's just Realm. You know?
They could call it the classic realm. It's
Or like the King's Realm.
why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Wonder if they're gonna bring it back. I mean, we saw the balcony break in Tekken 8. What the?
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have a similar stage.
Okay.
Like, it'll probably have like 2 floor breaks.
Okay.
Look at that Fang, the 0 wins Fang.
Raijin. Damn, it's just like Makuni. 0 wins.
But is it also 0 losses on your side?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
You know, I can tell you a story.
Go on.
I've been to 3 tournaments where I've been with JDCR. I've never lost a match to him.
Oh, shut up. That's because you've never played him. I mean, hey, look, I was at Golden Letters, and you know, me was there, and I didn't lose to him.
Did you lose to someone else though?
No, I lost to Riot instead.
That's a weird answer for that question, but I'll take it. Anyway, looking like
whoa! Every single hit of the Chainsaw Shoe Shine connecting there. Do we think that the 0 wins Fang was a good idea, considering that at one point everybody and their dog had a Fang?
Well, I think like, of course, the thing with Fang is like he has really good tools, just really good basic tools.
Yeah.
Now at the moment, but he also has all of the. He has all of the bullshit on top of that. He has the evasion, and one of the issues Feng used to have was that he didn't have any wall carry and his damage was kind of mediocre. None of that is the case anymore.
Yeah. And yeah, you say about the evasion, the back Kempo and the splits. I don't actually know what the input is for the splits, but
this down directly.
You know, the anti-move properties that those two sort of stances have is mental.
Yeah, it's not looking like our friend from Small Heath is going to be in top 3. I think that was it. That was 2-0 for Lane.
That was 2-0. Yeah, that was very quick.
Not sure.
And
not sure what the Fang pick was. It didn't seem like he had it warmed up. So
yeah. But yeah, Lane now advancing to face Ducky in losers finals, whereas Cloud has to, you know, leave the tournament with the entirety of Small Heath judging him.
For sure. Those guys from Peaky Blinders, they're waiting for him.
Yeah. They got their baseball bats ready, you know. Who said you could represent us, mate?
So, playing top 3.
Yeah,
and
Wayne.
it's almost 11:30 over here, but I know it's almost 10:30 in Germany. It's like 9:30 over there. 8:30.
It's 9:30 here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just a creature of habit. Like 9:30 is not actually that late. I'm just a creature of habit, and I like going to bed early. This is losers finals. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a first to 3. Yes, a first to 3, not a DT3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But while we're waiting, I have a question.
I think, yeah.
Who do you think has the worst design in Tekken 7?
The worst design. I don't know. It's a toss between Negan and Shaheen for me. Shaheen is like you just have a set of moves. You've creeped.
Oh
from
no! I
you know,
mean visual design. Visual design.
visual design. Okay, visual design.
For me, it's Jin.
Okay.
It's like, what the hell is that armored hoodie that he's wearing?
Which Jin? You mean toilet paper Jin?
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta
like,
say which
Jin.
Jin costume you're talking about.
Like base costume, you know?
And maybe
Like,
Leo.
Jin with
Because Leo has
with
all
that
of that.
armored hoodie.
Leo has all of that shit dangling that has no purpose.
True.
And maybe Devil Jin also. He's wrapped in toilet paper, like.
Yeah. Toilet paper Jin though is. Why is Ducky playing Fang? Lane just beat a Fang. Why?
He has to show.
He has to show.
He has to show small Heath how Fang is played.
Yeah. I mean, this is the #1 TWT player in the world, so.
I was going to make a joke about the DT3. That Sinjul just wants to play Dark Templars tonight.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not touching Protoss. Sorry, I'm not touching that race. Nah. I'm a Terran boy. No Protoss.
Ooh, okay. Ducky might be the one to show. Okay, then. I think Ducky's playing a lot. He's playing a lot quicker paced than Cloud played. Okay, well, now he's getting clapped for it. Okay, finally gets out.
Ooh, nice evasion from the throw there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Round 3.
You thought you could press a button there. You got clapped.
Like, sometimes you do genuinely just get a bit too greedy and you overextend.
That is true. Okay, we're playing a lot slower here. Okay. With the down forward one, but gets the shoulder anyway. Oh, okay. We are out. Never mind.
Ooh, there's a mix.
Oh.
Damn, snaps the rage strike with the mid. Now on game point, Ducky 4
just short of the wall. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the punish.
Ooh, that Rago hot kick.
Yes. Flash frames. And this should be it. There we go. Bam. Okay.
Bam.
Showing the entirety of Small Heat how to play Fang.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny though?
Yeah.
Lucas from Small Heath. Lane's GF is coaching him now.
Well, maybe you should listen to your girlfriend.
Yeah. Win or I'm leaving.
You can follow the words of a wise Chinese teacher who said, "Just backdash."
Yeah. It's like Sun Tzu said, "You're only minus if you're a bitch."
Oh, okay, Devil Speed. We actually haven't seen this stage. We've seen Brimstone and Fire, which is the same stage, but it doesn't have the last
transition.
round. Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
Damn, imagine actually having a girlfriend who was into Tekken as well. Just giving you coaching set.
The best coaching I've ever gotten was from a teammate that said I was down during the first 5. I was down 3 matches, and the only thing he came to tell me was not to lose, and then I won 5 straight.
Oh, nice.
So it's that easy.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Well, I think he's following his girlfriend's advice. Okay, he did attack first.
Don't let me attack you first, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is, though, Lane, why would you put your coaching strategy in the Twitch chat? Like Ducky can see this as well. Okay, good throw break. Green swords are out. Mid. Goes low instead. Oh, and the rage drive will whiff punish.
Nice backdash.
Lane now set to even the score. And we're set to be here for longer.
Gets the claw. Trying to. Ooh, okay, no launch though. Can't hit. This won't be it though, but okay, the slide takes it.
Damn, and it's 1-1 now.
But see, sometimes you just have to listen to your girlfriend or your spouse, and everything goes fine.
Yeah, exactly. That was the secret tech. Listen to the girlfriend.
Guys, I think we need to send in a referee. Maybe it's not Lane playing anymore. Maybe he handed over the controller to his girlfriend, and she's just winning. You never know. You never know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just a better Lisa. I mean, why can't she coach him?
Never know.
Why can't she coach him? You know, she must be. She must be the better player, right? If you can't coach.
Like, what if his girlfriend literally just went, look, let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, you sit down. I'll handle this. Lane from Spain, whose girl is playing again.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this again? Are we doing rhymes with Lane again? We had that. We had that for 15 minutes.
It's a real pain.
This is like the fifth time we're doing it. So maybe we've exhausted the joke.
Let's focus on
the Lane jokes have already came. So
okay. Lane 2.
Lane gaming.
Okay. I'm actually
Lane gaming down 3.
Yeah. Ducky using the shoulders poke every now and then is throwing me off a bit. Oh, that's a good whip punish. Is it the wall combo though? Never mind.
Very nice.
Yes.
Damn, 7 golden letters in game 2 or game 3. Can Lane take the lead in this 3rd round though? That's the question.
Okay, Ducky's playing way more cautiously here. Bam, bam.
Taking the cautious, very careful, gets the low parry.
Gets a normal throw. Oh! That's a launch. Oh no, that's not good.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay. Side step launch. And has to kind of adjust it down. That's almost close enough. Looking good for Lane. And this time, oh, is it taking them? And that's gonna be death.
Oh, final round, game 3. Who can get the lead? Is it going to be Lane? Is it going to be Ducky? We're going to find out in just under a minute.
Ooh, okay, looking good for Ducky here.
Good break.
Throw broken, yes. Oh, where's the launch though?
What?
Yes. Okay. Okay, and she was trying to backdash out of it, but the issue is the down back 3 has such range. It has such tracking that it's really hard to avoid dealing with it. And also with the added counter property these days, it's actually a bit of a problem. With Alisa, one of the issues you might also have is that since the range is so huge, there are times because you're backdashing away from Fang.
Yeah.
There are times when that low might actually be -14 instead of -15 as it usually is. And if she doesn't do her hop kick, her punishes lack a bit of range. It's so if you block, even if you block it, you might be you might have a bit of a mix up there, thinking, okay, my hop kick might not actually hit him. But Lane starting with a magic 4 here. This is two for Ducky at least, so gets this.
Yep, if he gets this, he'll be advancing into grand finals,
Yes.
where he faces off against Madara again. Or will he be stopped in his tracks by Lane from Spain?
Looking good for Ducky at the moment, though.
Round 2.
1 round up. Got the old bubble. Ooh, the hot kick.
Lane. That's the issue. Lane is thinking of the down back thing, obviously. So you might.
Perfect.
Ooh, and a
that's down.
perfect as well.
Round 3.
And Ducky on match point.
And the other thing Lane hasn't been doing is punishing the. I mean, he has punished the shoulders, but he hasn't punished them with a launch as one should.
Yeah.
So Ducky is given the possibility just to do that every now and then without. And the pizza!
Oh, mid game. And
Pizza throw!
You win.
Damn.
And there we go. That's 3-1 for Ducky.
It really did
And
look. Oh my god. I'm so low on the thing. It really did look like Lane was going to start to some amount of comeback, especially with that that second game. But then Ducky just said, "Nah, you know what? I'm gonna just win. I'm gonna just win." Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we get we get the return of Ducky and Madara in grand finales.
Yes.
And Lane is still here. Shall I join as well? Just make it like a big lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta laugh from Sinjil.
Yes,
I
yes.
still-
Everyone joins the lobby. So we need 10 minutes cycling through all the players. Let's do that. Sounds good.
To be fair, if we did that, it just means that I'll be awake longer.
We can have we can just, instead of a lobby, we can just have a tournament within Tekken.
Yeah.
How about
I mean-
losers a lower bracket or like
Yeah,
lowest
the third bracket.
lower and lower wait, we have the low bracket, we have the lower bracket, and we have the lowest bracket.
What we do is basically like the lower the bracket, you have to play on like a progressively worse internet connection.
Whoa. Yes. That
We can
Lowest-
actually simulate that. We can switch games. So if the lower
Yeah.
you drop, you go to a previous game. So if you go to the losers bracket, you start playing tag 2. You go to the losers bracket. You play Tekken 6.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh, yeah.
Then we move on to T5DR, and then we run out of games that actually can be played online.
You know,
Great.
when you were talking about playing with
You
more
can play 3
lag,
online now.
when you were talking about playing with more lag, we could do the lowest bracket is being played on stage on Evo Japan.
This might be Fight.
Anyway,
I was gonna
grand
say
finals time.
the lowest
Let's
bracket,
go.
you got to play with like 1 bar Wi-Fi. Very
Yeah,
pokey right now.
Yeah.
Sweet bang. 1. Damn, there's the start of the impression coming from Ducky again, but Madara again.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that damage from the combo.
Oh. All of that work. And then you got Hell Sweat.
Reppuken, sweet bang. 2.
Yes.
This is just a repeat of the first round. Wall bounce.
Damn.
Damn.
Plus frames.
The parrots there at the back, just like, what doing?
Yeah. Though in the last set, we did see Ducky do a whole bunch of parries for them. Okay. Go back
Damn, let's
3-2,
max mode red.
and down for the continuation. Just gets tagged by Jake, and we're not gonna be dead yet.
Oh, now we are though. That's a perfect. Already on game
Yeah.
point.
Okay. Madara wasn't quite ready for Ducky to be pressing in round start, so
Yeah.
didn't get the continuation. Okay. We're going quite a bit more. Madara almost with 3 bars here, so the next back 3-2, never mind. Never mind. We still almost have 3 bars. Okay, maximum. Okay. We're getting mounted. Okay, jumping. Just yeah. Where do your health go?
Oh. Hey.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. You're still
Yeah.
alive.
Still alive. Sweet bang. 1. Oh, 2. Oh, and another counter hit, and that's going to be game number 1 going to Madara 5-1.
Stay down, maggot.
Stay down, maggot. My name is Geese.
Just unmuting
It is such
quick
an
because Lane
it's such
can't
an
believe
American
it.
name.
Yeah, it is. But Lane can't believe he actually
Aw.
qualified. He actually qualified top 6.
Well done, Lane.
So yes, we see the Spanish boy, Spanish or Lisa in playoffs. Actually gonna happen. Lane was like, "Oh, thank you for the season," but he still has potentially 3 more weeks to go. So at least one. Mono Borracho and KOF. Let's see. Yeah, he is 4th place. I think he's qualified as well. So yeah, we have the Spanish Armada in KOF as well. Deva, Mono Borracho, Luigi.
I'm sorry, he's gonna be killed by Norwegov and Bublan. He's not gonna survive.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe Bublan is the favorite to take it with 3 tournament wins and pretty much, what is it, 70 points lead for 2nd place, which we're not seeing for Tekken. Tekken is like super close.
I kind of see the game plan here with Ducky's Mardek. He wants to neutralize all the cancels Geese is doing.
Exactly.
But we've seen Madara being able to do those pretty willy-nilly at the moment. In the first set, we saw the pirates come out. So okay, there we go. That's the quick gorilla rush.
I mean, I was gonna say that. I mean, yeah, obviously, I agree with you. I was gonna add that Madara's using the tackle. I would say almost too much now. To the point where I feel like Madara's gonna start breaking them now. Ooh, Sula low. Oh, come on, break it, man. 1.
We're not dead yet. We don't have bar though, so. Ooh, and yeah.
Oh no, can't do
yeah.
anything from it.
Yeah, he wasn't close enough. He wanted the 1+2, and then you get a ground follow up, right? If he had done back 3-2, he would have gotten it. The issue is you only get that much if you don't have bar. Because they did nerf it. Because they did nerf it, so the mid priority follow-ups aren't as potent anymore. You don't get that much unless you have bar. Okay, ooh, nice. There's a nice sidestep into back 3-2. Still has a bar, and now it's looking.
Now on game 2 point.
Yeah. Ducky.
Nice.
Crouch cancel. 2 forward 1. This won't kill, but.
Try the jump over tech.
Yeah.
Didn't work though.
Next thing will kill, and there we go.
Damn. 2 games go to Lane now. Madara, sorry. I'm tired.
Are you going to see Mardik all the way through? Who knows? Or do we have other options? I think maybe Feng is. If he's playing, he's going to be playing. Feng actually might be an option here. I think. Because I think you might, if he delays the back 3-2 and the other part follow-ups, he can try to go for the Sabaki at least.
Yeah.
So those are options. Not sure about. Oh yeah, if he basically, if he plays Noctis, then that should also be an option. Yeah, he does have a parry, but the value of your parry with Noctis isn't that much. Anyway, he's going to be doing Water Call Away. He has a like I said, I kind of know what the idea behind this is. It's just that the plan isn't coming through at the moment.
Got a lot of low parries coming in though.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Convincing first round actually.
Being quite a bit more offensive here. Ooh. Okay, there's a mount broken. And the low. He's been introducing the low parries there. The issue though is that okay.
Oh, another low parry.
Yeah. Okay, that's the plan. But that is going to be a dead ducky. Arrivederci.
Very dead duck.
Round 3. Fight.
So the issue low parrying a lot against 2D characters is Geese and Akuma. They do have the special mid 2, the standing 2. That turns into a real mid if you start low parrying too much.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's the.
Round 4. Fight.
So you have to be kind of cautious there if you start doing it too much. At the moment, Ducky is fine. I don't think Madara is too worried about much here. He hasn't lost a match in this set yet, and he still has. Yep. Try to go for the punch parry there after the back three there. Ooh, yes. And okay, good.
Okay, good break.
Ooh. And you're dead.
Big
and
damage.
You're dead.
You lose. Deadly brave, and that's gonna be
Final round.
damn final round. But this is match point. This is tournament point. Well, you know, today's tournament point for Madara here.
Madara is going quite a few mids. Ooh, okay. He had the bar. He could have let it rip. Ooh, okay there. Yes.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah. And now it's looking like okay, that's gonna be death. It's gonna be death. Bam bam. Yes, and the winner of the LCQ is Madara.
That is.
If he didn't have enough, yeah. If he didn't have enough points, it doesn't matter. He's still in. Going to be facing at least against Nino and Lane and Xeon, I think. And who else? Who else did we have in the list of lists? Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. We are going to be back next week, I think. It's going to be the playoff part of this. So we're going to have the 8 best players of this season.
Yeah.
Playing against each other. I think there's going to be 2 parts to that. And then we're going to have the finals with the top 4.
Yes.
But that's gonna start next week. And yeah, that's the That's how it's gonna go. So we're gonna have 2 groups of 4 people facing against each other in round robin, and then the top 4 is going to be moving on to the actual finals part of the tournament, and everyone who has reached the top 8 point or is already has some equipment from our sponsors. So
Yeah.
you've done well to reach that far. There's still the money pot, and there's still a whole bunch of other equipment to get. But you're already getting prizes by reaching this far. So good job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well done to everyone today.
Yep. So I'm. It's quite late at night, as it usually is. So I'm ready to call it a night for my part. It's almost midnight. It's almost 11 in the beautiful land of Deutschland, and around 10 over there in the UK.
Yeah.
So we're done. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye bye.